It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps.
About game time. Bring the pain time.
The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to train and disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing out, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff.
Fans, remember to be here for our promotional time giveaway. At the entrance, you'll receive an official complimentary Heat workout towel.
A reminder, fans, we'll hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Bernie and the Heat dancers.
We want your time.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are.
Making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and then for Toronto, Chris Boucher comes in for Pirtle, and Thomas subbed in for Ingram. And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. The MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
So for Toronto right now, there's Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Dick. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Thomas in at the 1. Rozier. That one goes in. Rozier's got his second basket.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Barnes finds Dick. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 12 points for Grady Dick.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
And he gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's quickly. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And it's Rozier missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Grady Dick. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now in the game, number 24, Haywood Highsmith.
Burks against Thomas. Now, here's Burks. Defense is right there. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Robinson. He's out there with Alec Burks. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Boucher passes to Abaji. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Thomas. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Burks' shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Thomas, and Thomas with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Burks against Thomas. Lets it fly. Burks can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Thomas. Again, Thomas missing. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Highsmith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Miami, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. He's making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. .133 left here in the second. Bounce pass from Adebayo. Here's Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Well, we're used to the stretch big man these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got a great handle.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pirtle kicks to Thomas. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Now Pirtle. Now Barnes. He's guarded by Adebayo. Thomas. And Ware pulls it down. Robinson on the wing, quickly covering. Pulls up on the elbow. That shot is off.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Raptors out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Let's look now and see how teams. Thank you for being with us. Now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Offense. Now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The Heat trail by 7. Robinson with it. He has 7. Pass to Highsmith. Shoots the 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Count the basket. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Robinson passes to Jovic. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. They set the screen. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Wiggins against quickly. Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez right side. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shoots over Jaquez. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Thomas. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Jaquez left side. Outside Robinson. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 6. Outside Thomas. And the layup falls. 14 points for T.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Dix checked in for the Raptors. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Jovic. Jaquez with the ball. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Highsmith. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ingram dishes to Thomas. And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Raptors also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in. So it's Toronto winning this one. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.